Here goes, the whole thing.
It's pretty damn good.
Holy crap. Okay, this is the design that I'm building from. I'm using one sheet of 3/4 inch maple plywood, one sheet of 1/2 inch utility grade fir plywood, foam that I salvaged from an old sofa, and some new upholstery. The 3/4 inch plywood needs to be broken down into the 7 pieces that comprise the main body, as well as the 7 ribs that run front to back to support the seat. Now the 1/2 inch plywood needs to be cut down to the dimensions of each of the 4 cushions. We will set these aside and upholster them later. So, except for the sides, all of the pieces need pocket holes in each end. I chose to do 3 in the boards that are wider than 5 inches and 2 in the narrower ones. Also, the 2 bottom pieces need several along their outside edges to attach to the front and lower back pieces. This makes for a grand total of 62. Now to assemble, sand, and apply finish. With the main body done, it's time to get to the upholstering. So the foam I'm using here was salvaged from a damaged sofa and a lightly used mattress pad. In my experience, the springs or joinery in new mass-produced upholstered furniture fail long before the foam does. And people are usually willing to give you a broken chair or sofa for free, so hit up your Facebook friends or some online classifieds. You may be surprised what you find. For the side cushions, I laminated 3 layers of 1-inch foam to the 1/2 inch plywood using spray adhesive. This just helps keep everything in place through the process of upholstering as well as over the life of the piece. The back was a similar process, just the foam was cut from a seat cushion, so no layering was needed. The next step is to cover these in poly cushion wrap. This serves a few purposes, but most importantly, it avoids friction between the foam and the upholstery fabric. Without this, the foam and the fabric can prematurely wear and fail. Now in a pinch, quilt batting will suffice, though it isn't the same thing. I've used it with decent results, but purpose-made cushion wrap like Dacron is always a better choice. I won't go too far into how to attach upholstery fabric, because all I really know is from what I've learned from experience. My best advice, though, would be to overestimate the amount of fabric you need, keep your tension consistent, and take your time. Oh, and use plenty of staples. I had waited until this point in the build to make the legs, so it seemed like a natural place to put them in the video. But these could and probably should be included with the rest of the body. Anyway, to make them, I cut a 9-inch piece of the leftover 3/4 inch plywood. From that, I cut 8 tapered pieces with the circular saw. I then laminated them together in pairs to form the individual legs. Once they had dried, I used the orbital sander to smooth the edges. I added a pocket hole to the tapered side of each leg, then cut stretchers to connect them in pairs, one for each end of the sofa. Each of the stretchers also received a pocket hole to more effectively attach the assembly to the sofa. With all the pieces now complete, we just have to put this thing together. I wanted to keep the construction of this as simple as possible, so I chose to leave the heads of the screws holding on the side and back cushions visible. And with this final screw, it's done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this project, consider subscribing to catch my future videos. You could also check out any of my other videos here. And to see what I'm working on next, follow me on Instagram. Thanks. Bye.